All right, thank you, Connor. On the military watch this morning, the Norfolk-based USS Gerald R. Ford carrier strike group is expected to soon deploy and is likely headed to the eastern Mediterranean. Right now, Norfolk-based destroyers USS Truxtun and Forrest Sherman are already deployed in the region. This comes as Israel and Iran continue to trade back and forth attacks. In fact, just this morning, Iranian missiles struck several residential buildings and even a hospital. This is a video of a medical center in southern Israel. It can house up to 1,000 patients, but has now been completely evacuated. We're told at least 40 people were hurt in these strikes. Israel, meanwhile, attacked this heavy water reactor facility in Iran. The country says its jets targeting the facility and its reactor core to stop them from producing plutonium use in the nuclear power. Israel claims this is being enriched to be used in weapons. Iran state's media says there was minimal damage, but that the facility and surrounding town was evacuated. President Trump has mulled over what to do about the escalating conflict, but offered little clarity on what his next actions would be.
You don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do.
Iran has said any U.S. involvement would result in retaliation towards the U.S.
My goodness, what turmoil back and forth. Israel's focus throughout all of this has been on Iran's nuclear programs, claiming that Iran was weeks away from a nuclear bomb. So with that, I want to bring in Scripps News Group's Joe St. George with us now, helping us get some perspective on the matter. Joe, good morning to you. What are the other facilities that could be targeted by Israel? And is there any clarity on the U.S. involvement at this point?
Well, as you said it in the setup there, we don't know where this is going. The president has indicated that we're in this window. The next week, the next several days is really going to be critical for determining if there will be American military involvement or not. I think the why is important here because as people waking up, military families waking up with us having their coffee, there may be the question of, well, can't Israel just carry out the fighting? Can't we just assist maybe Israel indirectly, kind of the way that we assisted Ukraine indirectly? Well, in this particular case, as you said, the goal for the Israeli government has been to really prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. And this is where something known as Fordo matters. You're going to hear a lot about this location in really rural, remote Iran in the next several days. Fordo is the name of a uranium enriching site, part of the nuclear apparatus of the Iranian government. Yes, it is a uranium site. It's secretive, but the world knows a lot about it. In fact, former President Barack Obama first talked about this facility back in 2009. More than 15 years later, we're still talking about this facility. Now, it's basically located in a mountain. It's underground. And military experts say they don't believe that Israel has the air capability of striking and severely damaging this location on their own. And perhaps the U.S. military is the only military on Earth with the bunker-busting bombs and the B-2 stealth bombers that carry these bunker-busting bombs. The U.S. military may be the only military on Earth capable of severely damaging this Fordo nuclear site. So the why here, the location here is important as President Trump continues to mull whether or not to get involved or not. Again, as you said, if the U.S. would strike such a sensitive target, I mean, think about it. Iran has been working on this facility for more than 15 years. It does raise the risks of Iranians counterattacking perhaps U.S. assets in the region. All of that, though, perhaps getting a bit ahead of ourselves. The president again saying that we're in this crucial week window. He hasn't made any final decisions. President Trump telling reporters yesterday he often makes his decisions in the final moments before he has to. Obviously, it's a federal holiday here in Washington, but it's a working holiday for the President of the United States.
Always is. Joe St. George, thank you so much. We will be waiting to hear from the president in the coming days.